Hi guys, I hope you're doing great today. In this lab, we are going to connect with our Linux server via SSH from our Windows PC. As you know that our servers are hosted on cloud platforms like AWS, Azure or GCP. So we need to access those servers remotely on a daily basis. As a DevOps engineer, it is one of your core responsibilities to check and manage Linux servers as well. You are going to work extensively on Linux VMs where you are going to deploy your applications. So it means that you are going to connect with Linux VMs or Linux instances daily. And if you are a beginner in your DevOps journey, you must know that how you can connect with remote Linux servers from your Windows PC. So there are a couple of things you must know as a DevOps engineer. You must know what is an SSH protocol. SSH stands for Secure Shell. For instance, our VMs or our servers are hosted on Azure cloud in a data center like in Virginia. So how can you remotely connect with that VM? You will be connected with that virtual machine or instance with Secure Shell, SSH, which runs on port 22. So we used to connect with our VMs remotely with this protocol. But there are different tools that we used to connect remotely with the servers. Which tools they are, let's discuss them. So these are 6 different tools or softwares that are used to connect with our servers remotely. Putty, WinSCP, Termius, Putty, SolarWinds, and OpenSSH client. So you can explore these softwares or these tools and you can choose the one that you like the most. For instance, I like Putty and I have been using it for years. So we will be connecting our remote VM with Putty. So let's do this lab practically. Alright guys, we need to download the Putty client so that we can install it on our Windows machine. So download Putty and this one. I will install this client. You can see it will be downloaded. Let's install it on our computer. You can see the Putty installer is downloaded. I will install it. Click next, next, and install. Yes. Putty has been installed. So I will open it. Now there are a couple of things that we need to connect to the VM remotely. Like we need the host name abc.com, the server's port or the VM's port, SSH port. The default one is 22. The username and password. Or if we are going to connect with the SSH keys, we need the public key and the private key as well. So for now, in this lecture, we are going to connect with our remote virtual machine with username and password. So I have saved the credentials here. This is the IP address of my remote virtual machine. Let's assume it is located in somewhere in USA. I need the IP address. I will put the IP address here. The port is 22 by default and I will just connect open, and you can see that it is asking me for login as. I will prompt the username DevOps Molvi and the password. Alright guys, you can see that I am connected with my virtual machine using the Putty client, and that's how we connect with the remote servers. The same practice is for the remote servers. You can save these credentials in the Putty client as well, like Putty. I will save the IP address, password. Let's say that this is my dev VM. Save it. So that's how we connect with our virtual machines or VMs or instances remotely with the help of Putty client. Similarly, you can use WinSCP or Termius or MT Putty to connect with remote servers with the help of username and password. So I hope that you like this short tutorial. I will see you in the next video.